Welcome to our rockin' cooking show. What are we making today? Today we're making some delicious earth.
Gather your necessary ingredients and preheat the oven to 350 degrees.
First, begin by placing butter in the bowl. Now add sugar. Now cream them together. This may take a while. Okay, now add eggs one at a time. Okay, so we're gonna take this and set it off to the side real quick. Yes. We're gonna grab another bowl. We're gonna add some flour. Yes. Flour, cocoa, baking soda, and salt. One cup flour. And now we have 1 teaspoon of salt. 1 1/4 teaspoons of baking soda. So 1. And then 1/4. Good. 2/3 cup. Ooh. Yes. Okay, so now we need to add 1 1/3 cups of milk to our creamed mixture. Make sure you don't add too much of one ingredient into your cake, especially salt. We don't want any salinization in our cake.
This can cause detrimental effects on plant growth, damage to infrastructure, reduction of water quality, and soil erosion.
Similar to salt, don't add too much milk. We don't want to waterlog our cake, except milk log.
Waterlogging is the saturation of soil with water for a long period of time.
Make sure you try to achieve a consistency like the asthenosphere, plastic and flowy.
The asthenosphere is the liquid region of the mantle that flows like soft plastic.
Make sure you get the edges of the bowl so that all of the stuff can get into the cake mix, just like erosion.
Erosion is the process by which loosened material is dissolved, loosened or worn away from one part of the Earth's surface and deposited in another place.
Okay, now remember to grease the pan so that the cake doesn't get stuck to the pan and you get a nice crunchy texture.
The outermost and thinnest zone of the Earth is its crust.
Okay, now pour the batter into the pan. Put the cake in the oven and cook it for 35 to 40 minutes until you get a texture similar to the mantle.
The thick, solid zone surrounding the Earth's core is the mantle. The Earth is composed of large-scale motion of 7 large plates and the movements of a large number of smaller plates in the lithosphere, or the outer part of the rigid mantle and crust.
Though we only made 1 layer, some people might like to make more layers and make it kind of like terrace farming.
Terrace farming is a method of growing crops on sides of hills or mountains by planting on graduated terraces built into the slope.
Make sure the cake is cooled before you eat it, because cake mix baking into a cake is like forming igneous rock.
Igneous rock can form below the Earth's surface or on it when magma wells up from the upper mantle or deep crust, cools, and hardens into rock.
Though our cake is fluffy, meaning that it's less porous, porosity varies in all cakes depending on ingredients and amounts, similar to the Earth.
Porosity is the measure of the volume of pores or spaces per volume of soil and the average distances between those spaces. ingredients, like clay, are the most porous, while sand is the least porous. Silt falls somewhere in the middle of these two. Soil erosion is what we consider to be one of the biggest environmental impacts of soil. Soil erosion can cause negative impacts on farmers' fields by stripping cultivated lands of its soil. When the land is exposed due to lack of vegetation during part of the season, soil is easily washed or blown away, specifically the darker, nutrient-rich topsoil. The soil that is blown away is deposited in other unwanted places. This can then lead to water pollution not only through a dirtying from the soil, but also the leaching of pesticides contained in the soil particles into the water. The economic impacts of soil erosion due to the loss of soil productivity involves excessive spending of large amounts of money to fix soil erosion effects. As you can see from the graph, North America and Australia spends the most amount of money on soil erosion costs, and Sub-Saharan Africa spends the least. Thanks for watching.
We're not started anyway.
Can I make a blooper video for this?
I guess, but
No,
no,
it's
you don't
yes.
like it. Okay. Where's my phone at? Oh, you have it. No, don't put this. Stop it. Put it on the cake. I had so that I can do something. Oh my god, you guys! Wait, no! The door wasn't fully closed, I promise! Oh my god, that's freaky. Can I lock it? Yeah, if you want. The poltergeist is already in the house, though, just open the door! Okay, anyway, this was done. Okay, let's go. Wait, we have aprons. What are we doing? Oh yeah, we just... Ow, my knee! Alright! This is going fantastic! It's like the teaspoon one. How much salt do we need? Shh! We should probably put that somewhere. Okay, Kelly died. Okay.
So that all of the material can get into the mix.
You have to talk about erosion.
Oh yeah, like erosion.
Okay, hold on. Make sure. Help me.
Okay, reset, so it's like, we'll just, Bella, I'm sorry, we're starting. Okay.